we're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Woohoo! Hooray and ho! Ho ho! That's enough. Ho ho ho! And Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
Merry Kalikamaka.
Ho, 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 and Bill.
3 hoes and a bill. Well, welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Christmas day today.
Yes, I did.
I know. I mean, mine's. I'll tell you my sob story a little bit, but mine started a little late. So did my show, my stream. Excuse me. It's not exactly a show, is it? It's at least a stream. It's a week stream.
If you call it a show.
Yeah, if you call it a stream. Yeah, I mean, it's a week stream like some of us tend to get as we get older. However, I'm glad you guys could all make it in. Tonight's not going to be real long. It's Christmas. Let's be real. I'm so silly for even being on. I would like everybody, maybe if they have any Christmas pictures or things that they're happy that they got, show and tell kind of thing for Christmas. Maybe it'd be great to show it. But anyway, Dominic, thank you for coming in. Don, thank you for coming in. Art, Charles, thank you for keeping me company. You may notice that Mr. Bowshot's not here. He's going to be taking a little break from streaming for a little bit. Got a lot going on between his leg and going back to work, so he needs a little break.
Ooh,
and I know it's going to lose me a few subscribers. Good. Yeah, he's going to be going back to work. That's right. So yeah,
don't cross that lazy bastard.
I know.
But it's rough going back after you've been off for a while.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Being unemployed for a few months.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're employed now, so far, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Glad to hear it. Are you in your PJs,
permanent
by the way?
in January. First week of January.
Are those your pajamas?
No, this is my fish T-shirt. I got a bass and some bobbers and.
Hey, now, Art, your job now, is that a year-round job or is it just during the rush when Santa needs extra help?
No, it's a year-round job.
Okay.
Yep.
Just want to know.
Cool.
Are you done?
Huh?
So, Art, I just asked if those pajamas, and I got this big.
No.
So anyway, I'm glad you look comfortable.
Yes,
Why don't you
do.
say, Artie? It's been a while since you've been on my stream. Welcome back. Why don't you say hi to the people in the chat like you?
Hello, everybody in the chat. We got the Grumpy Vlogger. Welcome. Off-grid everything. Mako, Fly Zone Drone, and Gary Brandt Aerials. And Private Island FPV. Matt Air 420. And we got Don Mudball Creative. And we've got Crypto Man 5000. And then we have Trevor Fuss and Brad, Catskill Brad, and Jack, Lake Pilot. Welcome. And Uncle Bill J Santiago. All the way from Santiago. Welcome. We are all here.
Trevor, you're just as important as Cryptoman 5000. Because when you did that in Cryptoman 5000 and Trevor Fuss, that's how it comes across. It just seems a little
and
a little deflated.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I especially want to thank Don because unlike the rest of us, he has a personal life and has guests over, and yet he's taking time away from his
participation. That's good to see.
Away from his wife's knitting club or whatever it is, to be here and join us for the stream, which is really very nice. I like that. Yeah. He keeps looking to the left, waiting for his wife to smack him in the head. I know it.
Now she'll come through that door right there. So if anybody sees that door open, just type in the chat "duck."
Aren't you off yet? Jeez.
She doesn't know I snuck in here.
She doesn't know you're up here doing this?
She might think I'm in the bathroom. I don't know.
You know, your mic's a little quiet again there, Donnie.
She might think I'm in the bathroom. I don't know. I gotta be quiet. She's right in the other room.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
are we doing another thing kind of like
Boy,
Yeah,
Chuck
we can
and
I
Lori?
can just I can get
up
down
in
like
their,
this. If I have to talk quietly for
hotel
you guys,
room.
I can do this if that's okay.
Okay.
Does this work?
I'll keep my voice down so she doesn't hear me.
I've got headphones on. It's me that's got to be quiet.
Dang.
Mrs. Doss, your husband's on the TV. Mrs. Doss. Yeah, see, she can't hear me.
You shouldn't be that way.
What?
What?
Anyway, thank you for taking time away from your busy schedule and being in here. We appreciate that. So, what's this got to do with Chuck and Lori? Is that an inside joke, private joke that I don't know about?
I don't know. I didn't get it.
Well, remember when they were on? It was someone's show that Chuck was talking really low because she's like right behind him trying to sleep because they didn't get a hotel room. They had a separate room for him to be on the live stream.
Hey, I've shown you pictures of my wife before, haven't I?
No.
No.
Here. That's why I'm scared.
The fact that you just did that, you should really be scared now.
I keep pictures.
She'll
of her
never
out in the
watch this
garage.
stream, though, right?
No.
Well, Bill, I have some pictures if you don't mind.
No,
showing them.
I don't mind that you have pictures. Why would I mind that you have pictures?
He asked
Yeah,
for
well, I can't show them.
I'll bet you got lots of pictures. I didn't say I'd show them. I just said I don't mind you have pictures. Okay, let's show them. Let's get them up there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Add to the stream. There it is.
Hey, let's welcome to Christmas theme. Yes, that's my niece April, and oh yeah, there I am. Ho ho ho.
Which one are you?
And where the little elves? There we go.
That's nice.
And that's enough.
Okay. I'm glad you showed that. That's great. That's what you got for Christmas was
that's what my niece and I did tonight.
That's great because that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Is being with the people you care about,
Yep.
Which is why my day was kind of, I got to be with some people today because I live streamed on a couple of shows, but a couple of streams. I keep calling them shows. These aren't shows. A couple of streams, and so I got to be with some people today because I waited. My wife was supposed to be home at 5. She didn't get home till like 6:40, 6:35 or something like that. So I had the roast. You want to see the roast? I'll show you some pictures of my Christmas.
Yeah.
You ready?
There you go.
This is what's important. I'll show you what's important. Well, I got to pull it up. In the meantime,
Yeah,
I got a little late start, and that's why I was going to go early today. But by the time I ate dinner, it was after 9. So we had to open the presents. I got my wife a new karaoke thing that had to be hooked up to Wi-Fi and blah, blah, blah. So we were singing. I was singing. She was laughing. No, this isn't what I wanted.
So were we.
I have a lovely singing voice.
Yes, you do. You are a good thing.
Oh, Alexis isn't going to make it tonight.
Oh.
Says, hope you all had a beautiful Christmas day. That's nice. Thank you, Alexis.
Yeah,
Tell her Merry Christmas from everybody.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
Do it right now. Take time out of your
Okay.
stream.
Donald says.
Yeah, take time out of your stream to type. That's always a.
And the answer is
What'd you say? Donald says, everybody wishes you, right?
Sure. Wish her a Merry Christmas from everybody here on the stream.
Wishes you.
All the regular yokels.
Merry. She capitalized Merry, right? Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Max says your mic is cutting out, Bill.
Good, because half of what I say doesn't mean anything anyway. So here we go. Now I lost my picture. This This is my Christmas. See, this is what I get excited about. I'm going to present. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to pick up my window. There she blows. Oh, I have to. I have to edit.
Oh yeah, that might work.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that looks so yummy.
This was my house guest.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. What else do I got? Oh, I mailed it to my. And this was my house guest after he had a few drinks.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It was all
Yeah.
laid out. You see how he's only like medium? He's just barely pink, but that's because he sat and waited and waited and waited. And it's I didn't want to cut it because I wanted my wife to see
Right,
it.
you cut it, it's going to dry out instantly.
Well, you're right. But I mean, if I had cut it when I wanted to, it would have been a nice medium rare, but whatever. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
My max is all right. My max is Max. My it's garbage. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Max. Anyway, that's my Christmas pictures. That's all I got. My wife bought me for some reason a 100-watt Bluetooth speaker.
Oh.
I don't know why, but she didn't know what to get, so that's what she bought. It's one of those tower thingies. It's pretty works nice. Actually, came with a microphone, which is ironic because I bought her a new karaoke machine. I mean, we both bought things with microphones. That's the kind of hams that we are. But what worked out well is, I don't really need that for that Bluetooth thing. So that microphone actually has a 1/4-inch standard microphone jack on it, and the karaoke, the Magic Sing karaoke device I bought her has a 1/4-inch mic jack, so you can add a second microphone. So when I got it set up with the 5,000 songs from the internet, by the way, which is this new version, we were able to sing together.
Nice. So you don't have to
Awesome.
buy CDs anymore. You just go ahead and buy a subscription on the internet.
Well, it's free. It's free subscription. I mean, we've had a Magic Sing before, and what they usually do is you buy a chip or a plug-in module that has X amount of hundreds of songs on it, And the one that we had, we never got one of those chips. We just had the couple of thousand songs that it came with. But it was starting to, over the years, we've had it 18 years, whatever. There must be either a crack or a cold solder joint problem on the board in the microphone. So it is the pictures scraggling up, and I've got a rubber band at the bottom of this $200 and something microphone device to keep it from moving. It's like, this is bullshit. So I bought her a new one. So that was anyway, really boring story, but that's what I got my wife. And a couple of tchotchkes too. I bought her tarot cards. I don't know if a tarot card set is appropriate for Christmas.
No.
She's going to practice a little witchcraft and stuff, So. And some other
get her
couple
some chicken bones and
yeah.
Yeah.
But she kind of thinks she's a witch anyway, so I could tell you stories. So I decided, with all the Avadas going on, that I've been Avadaing too much. I've been overdoing my Avada. Like every stream, I drink like a half a bottle of whiskey or more. Like the last time I had the bottle of whiskey, I drank
Boy. Your liver is loving that.
Well, my liver's in fine shape because I haven't been a heavy drinker since college. So, it's, I just would, well, maybe not college, but like in between wives, I drink a lot. I get, just in between wives. But all of a sudden, use your words, goofball. What happened? What did he say?
He's using
a bunch of.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mickey. Mickey McH. Do we know Mickey McH?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. He's a regular on the
He's a
different.
good guy, right?
Your name very drunk. You can.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll make him a moderator. Now you can use as many of those things as you want, and Nightbot will leave you alone.
You can give him you can give him blue joints. Smooth them out.
And we got Andrew and Chris, NB Drones.
Yeah. All right, Chris.
So since I'm going to cut back on drinking, I'm going to make it. I was going to drink it all today, but it's Christmas and I'm with friends, so I should have a toast and a cocktail and a vodka.
Yeah.
So I don't have any. I intentionally ran myself out. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't even have a liquor cabinet. I don't normally drink that much.
Yeah.
You
got a liquor trough.
I just liquor myself up for my live streams because it's like part of my tool. So anyway, I went over. I got these 3 little bottles.
Oh, nice.
And I thought they were all vodka, and they're not. I forgot. This is 99 proof peanut butter whiskey.
Ooh, boy. Mm.
Sucks. But anyway, I saw it on the counter and I bought it and forgot that I bought it. It's sitting there. This is Black Heart Premium Spice Rum, clearly a ripoff of Cat Morgan, 93 proof, and I got apparently a half a shot of Sky vodka.
Nice.
So that's it. So I'm going to join everybody for a Christmas drink. I know Mudball. You said, what are you having, Mudball?
I finished off my mudslide.
Well, I forget what's in a mudslide. I know it's got like Bailey's in it.
And I don't know, all kinds of stuff. But I did put some of the Bird Dog peanut butter whiskey in this one.
All right. Well, then I'll join you with I'll do the peanut butter at night. Peanut butter whiskey, by the way, just so you know, it's usually 70 proof. So this is going to taste probably nasty. We'll give it a try. Here we go. I'm not going to drink it out of the bottle.
I had dinner last night with Rick Enstrom, and he gave me.
You mean Rick Enstrom of Enstrom Toffee?
Yeah, he gave me some candy, ton of candy. I got a box of cherry cordials that have alcohol in them.
Is that how he got you to have dinner with him? He offered you candy, little boy, on the street corner or something?
Yeah. And I got Enstrom's version
Dinner was
of
a Happy
Thin
Meal in the
Mints.
back
Those
of a
were
white
good.
panel van.
Yeah.
And he gave me a couple boxes of, 1 pound boxes of almond toffee to give to my sister and my niece for Christmas. And he gave me a shit ton of food from my freezer. I've got salmon. I've got elk burger. And I've got some jerky. And, and he gave me a couple of little bottles of Royal Crown.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the heaps of food is going to keep you going for a while.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's great.
And then he gave me $100 grocery gift card. So
that's it. Cool. That's a good Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he giving you so much stuff? This isn't a man crush thing. What's going on?
No, we've been buds for about 10 years now.
Yeah.
I met him when I ran for office. He was running for State House and we were at one of the Republican functions where they had all the candidates, and I go, "Oh, you're the candy guy." Yep, and
I've never had elk.
Oh, it's good. The elk burgers.
Send me some.
Yeah.
Just put it in an envelope.
How about I send it in one of those? I don't know, a tumbler or something. By the way, are you enjoying that tumbler?
You know what, Art? I have to admit, I haven't used it yet. It's a lovely tumbler. I plan on using it. It. But right now, I'm going to use this tumbler. I'm going to say,
there you go.
Everybody, Merry Christmas and Avada.
Merry Christmas, Avada.
Merry Christmas, Avada.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Oh.
Cool.
And then for Christmas, I got some Merle Mott shoes, my faves, because I can't tie my shoes because I bend like a Ken doll. So those are nice. They're like moccasins. They're nice.
If you need help, I can teach you how to tie your shoes.
Those slip-ons?
Well, the only shoes that I've got that I have to tie are my work shoes. I tie them, and they're permanently tied, so I just use a shoehorn to fit them on and go to work. Because they're steel-toed shoes. And I got a couple t-shirts, and then I got $100 from $50 from my sister and $50 from my niece and her family, and one of those orange chocolate orange balls that you smash and they break into slices. Got one of those and a box of Queen Anne cherry cordial.
Yep. Is that it?
Oh, and then I got you know, a vest. You know, the kind that you wear when you're outside and it's cold, and yep,
Excellent.
made out pretty good. So
Excellent.
how
Well,
did you guys make out for Christmas?
not as
Well,
good as that.
I will let you know. I got a brand new hat, a beautiful hat, a little bomber hat, very nice and warm. It's going to be coming really handy this year. But I did take a picture of it today to share with everybody. Bill, do you have that, or do I need to find it?
No, I got it. I got
You
it.
got
I
it?
got it ready
Yeah,
to go.
yeah. Bring it up and show everybody the picture. I don't see it.
Give me a moment.
Where is it? You hit present at
Yeah,
the bottom.
I know how to do it.
Oh, that kind. Okay.
Oh my God, that is just too funny.
Mhm.
Let's try to make it bigger.
Yeah, you got
Who did? I mean, you look just like what's his Randy?
Randy Quaid.
Randy
Oh
Quaid.
yeah, Randy Quaid.
Tell me that you didn't think when he sent me this picture. I knew he had that hat because he had it on Laura's channel, and then he sent this picture, and I honestly thought he sent me a picture of Randy Quaid. You know what? The gut's not big enough.
Uncle Lady.
It's not. It
Yeah.
needs to be a little bit bigger, maybe, and maybe
I
I,
just,
I shouldn't have been wearing boxers underneath of it. I should have been wearing like zebra print briefs.
Oh, there you go.
it's just too funny.
For authenticity, of course.
You should have put a bunch of chocolate pudding in the middle of that.
There you go. You know you're supposed to put the potato in the front.
Not if you want the laughs.
What?
If you want the laughs, you put it in the back.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep.
The shitter was full.
Yeah.
Shitter's
It's
full.
part of the movie.
Oh my God, that's too funny. Yeah, Mikey, I'm not a liar. I'm going to cut back on my drinking, but just not right this moment in time.
That's what you call.
You know, this stuff's pretty good, and they're very creative. It's 99 proof, and then, you know, the brand of it it's called 99. The brand is the amount of proof that it is. So apparently,
does it
their
cost
entire
99
line of
cents?
liquors is 99 proof. So anyway, that picture is just hysterical. I can't believe how much you look like Randy Quaid.
Mhm.
I was happy. with
I
the
know you
picture.
think you're Bill Pullman.
I was happy with the way it came out,
Yep. That's cool.
and I'll settle for looking like any movie star, even the ugly ones.
It looks like Dominic got a new Hawaiian shirt.
No, it's not. No, I've had this for a while. I just haven't
Oh,
worn it that often on this one.
Do tell. And what did you get for Boxing Day?
I haven't been out yet, so
You have to go out to get stuff for Boxing Day?
yeah, because there's sales and other various things going on.
Yeah, Boxing Day is after Christmas sale.
Yeah, it's the day after.
oh, okay.
It's
Public
like Black
holiday.
Friday, but for
Today
Christmas.
was Boxing Day.
Yeah. But he didn't go out.
Boxing Day's the 26th, which is the day after.
Oh yeah, because you're 14 hours ahead of us.
Oh yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
weather? What's the weather look like tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow is Tuesday for me.
No, I meant for him, for me.
Monday, well, we're in the 90s at the moment,
Ooh, nice.
and we look like racking up 100 tomorrow.
Ooh, boy,
First 100 for a while.
you hot. He's hot.
Don, did you get anything besides that hat?
And the winning smile?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got some power tools.
Right.
Oh, you were
I
saying.
bet you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's what she said. Oh.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Me either.
Oh, made of rubber.
Yeah, he's got a really big drill.
Giggity.
And
Made
actually,
of rubber. Hello, made of rubber.
Giggity.
Giddy. Yeah. Yeah. But
Let
now.
me see. Made of rubber, huh?
Oh, and I got a couple
Oh,
Rubber.
Okay. So
Nice couple
those are
pairs,
handy
nice pair of
when you're
gloves.
disposing of a
behind the trailer.
body. Yep.
Hmm.
Made of Rubber is brand new. Joined December 3rd, 2022.
Yeah, now
Huh.
Are those heavy duty rubber? So when you're
Leather.
you got that's even better when you got the body through the wood chipper. You can get it's easier to get the parts out the back.
See, you can be like a murderer in a
Yeah, there you
Alfred
go.
Hitchcock movie.
Mm-hmm.
Those are great.
Yeah.
That was condescending as hell, Bill.
I gotta work with
shared.
my hands.
I
myself.
shared with you, and you did that.
I'm
You hurt my
sorry.
feelings. You know what? Because of that, I'm gonna have to leave your stream. You've hurt my feelings that bad.
I don't want you to go.
I'm gonna go.
I don't want you to go.
Actually, it sounds like the game is over in there, and it's time for me to go and take my turn.
Oh,
What's the game?
yeah.
Does the game?
It's your turn,
We're
buddy.
shooting.
Does
It's
it?
my
Does the
turn in
game?
the barrel.
Does it entail using rubber gloves?
No, we're shooting pool.
Oh, rubber gloves wouldn't be. Why
Oh.
using rubber gloves? That wouldn't work well with shooting.
I'm not using rubber gloves. I'm leaving is what I'm doing, Bill.
You'll have to powder them.
And you're making it so damn easy for me to get off your stream.
You know, you're being hurtful.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just
I
gonna
think,
have
I
to-
think we're all being hurtful a little bit tonight, Bill.
Don't forget to try
Oh, yeah.
that new
I'm gonna miss
hot
the-
dog restaurant tomorrow
I'm
night.
gonna miss the joke book off. All right, you better get your
Called-
joke book out.
Called
Why
the
is it so
Glory
hard to
Hole.
work at McDonald's. The boss is a clown. Oh.
Hey, we got Joe Photo Leo and Mr. B Outdoors Misadventures.
Oh my God, these aren't any good. What?
And we got Steven Drones. And, made of rubber. I wonder
yeah,
who
made of
that.
rubber.
How do you make $1 million trading penny stocks? Start with $2 million.
That's great. I'll see you guys. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Don, thank you for leaving your party and joining us. We appreciate it.
Yes,
Yes,
You're always welcome.
good to see
we're
you.
appreciating.
Really, I mean that.
So have fun. I'll watch back later. Don't talk bad about me because I'll hear about it.
Okay. All right. Got it.
I will.
It's okay.
And I've got my murder gloves ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gee, I'd never leave.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading. Is he gone?
Yep, finally.
What do baby bears eat?
I
What?
don't know. What do they?
Cub sandwiches.
Cub sandwich. Oh, fuck.
There's better ones than that here. There's got to be. It's funny as you get towards the back of the book, it's like they're getting desperate to fill it up. You know, they just get worse and worse. So you got to take them from the front.
I was thrown out of Hobbycraft for sprinkling glitter on my testicles. Yes, pretty nuts, eh?
Pretty nuts. A police officer caught 2 kids playing with a car battery and a firework. He charged one and let the other one go.
Hey, we got James Droning and Chris Sunrise Water Media.
Hello.
2 guys got caught stealing a calendar. They each got 6 months.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
One last one. Why do dog trainers have long-lasting marriages? Because they know how to get someone to stay.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go.
So now, so know how it feels, Artie. Turn it
My
Thinking about it,
my
his
joke
favorite-
books came from Lloyd, so they must be funny.
Mine came from Barnes and Noble. So what does that mean?
Horns and
After dinner, my
marbles.
wife asked if I
What are
could clear the
those?
table. I needed a running start, but I made it over. I like that joke. I think that's funny. All
It
right,
would
so
have
anyway,
been. Yeah.
no erotic Christmas ornaments, no new ones, just the same butt plugs I had before. Actually, I went to my dad's yesterday,
Oh,
and
how's he doing?
actually, really well. You know, he
Good.
just turned 82, and
Ooh.
he's
How
I don't know.
you know? Did you cut him in half and check the rings?
You can't cut a Marine in half; they're too tough. So no, he's doing good. You know, he's
Good.
you know, he had the most recent vehicle. It's got over 2,000 miles on it, so it's starting to get old.
Oh,
He's 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 thinking about in May trading the truck in. It's like, Dad, well, I'll have it a year at that point. Dad, whatever. But you know what? It makes him happy to have to just keep buying. But he keeps buying the same ones though. Like that F-150 is like the fifth one he's bought in the last 10 years. You know, in between these other cars. You know, whatever. He's talking about getting another Genesis, another G80. Said you've had two, Dad. Again, in about the last 8 years. And, yeah, but someone hit the last one. So to him, it was bad luck. So he wanted to get rid of it. And before that showed up on the record. Okay. I mean, it was just superficial damage, but you know, that was his excuse. You know?
hey, we got Warren Akira Show
There
or
you go.
Akira Show.
Akira Show, Akarashu,
Yeah.
Warren. Warren's easy.
Yeah.
Warren's better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next, let's see what we're gonna do. I was thinking about taking this Black Heart spiced rum,
Ooh.
and what's left of it's like half a bottle of Sky vodka.
Oh, Sky Vodka.
Yeah, it's
So
quality vodka. I was thinking about
now it's called Black Sky Vodka.
it is,
Have you mixed the two together?
huh?
Mixed them together.
Well, Black Heart and Sky. Oh, okay. I thought you were being
Yeah.
politically correct. Okay, I'm going to take them. I was thinking about that, mix them together, because I also brought Tropicana right there.
Ooh. Okay.
So
You dropped the cannon.
I guess you have to call that a black-handled screwdriver.
Ooh,
just
yeah.
checking to see where this Tropicana was bottled, because you know there's one like right up the road here, in
Mhm.
Florida. So this has probably got Brazilian orange juice in it. That's how that
Well,
goes.
you know, Bill, you can go outside your house and pick one off the tree.
No, it's local. It says Bradenton, but that's where the headquarters is. Okay, so let's give this a try.
Scott and the do.
Nice, Scott.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, spice drum.
Ice
You guys,
drum.
please talk amongst yourself. Charles, what did you get for Christmas?
Well, I got a nice Christmas T-shirt from my mom, and a couple of Amazon cards, and I got some cash and a really great Christmas card from my brother.
Cool.
I
Awesome.
I'm sorry, but when I asked Artie that, we got at least 15 minutes of fill on the stream. You need more. You need add more. What else did you get? Just make shit up.
Well, you gotta remember, Charles came from an orphanage. And so he doesn't get much.
That's harsh. You're harsh. You're mean. Stir this.
Yeah, that might work. Yeah, use a pen.
Use my finger.
Or-
Finger
oh,
comes
yeah.
in handy for all kinds of things. I know where this finger's been.
Yeah, I bet.
That might not be too comforting a thought.
Mm-hmm.
It looks comfortable to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tastes terrible. No, it's all right. Not bad. Not bad. As long as you don't brush your teeth. So that's not a problem. How you doing, Robbie? Welcome in. Travel Tech 360s here. Warren, Jim Droning, Chris. Did anybody say hi to Chris? Hi, Chris. Sunrise Water Media. Good to see you. Chris Waters. We saw Sparks. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? This chat's more interesting than what's going on here, so I'm just checking.
Yep.
So anyway, all right, but y'all know what I got. I got a Bluetooth stereo. I got to spend the day at home and not go to work. That's always a big plus. Good. I got to eat a lot of food. I got a lot of food left over. I'm gonna have I'm gonna roast beef, basically prime rib for the rest of the week. And these are all good things. Tweaked my 3D printer a little bit. I showed you my multicolored trees, right? That I switched to rainbow silk. Oh, Artie, you haven't been around.
Rainbow silk?
No, I haven't.
No. Kelly's
I've been
new
going
video.
to bed early. So I
What
get
about
up
Kelly's?
at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, you saw Sparks on Kelly's new video? Oh, and Kelly sent me a bunch of toys. So it's kind of like 2 Christmas presents this year, for being the subscriber, the finest, bestest ever subscriber of the month, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about, right? Ready, Set, Drone?
Ready,
subscriber of the month.
Ready, Set,
It's in the newspaper. Ready, Set, Drone. Ready, Set, Drone.
Set, Drone.
I wanted my mind got blown. My mind got blown. He did send me. This is neat. I got a Phantom.
No.
You can't really read that, can you? It's a build a Phantom set. It's like, wow, you can build a Phantom. And so I opened it up, and it's like Legos. You know what I mean? Like a it's kind of cool.
Wonderful.
I'll have to get to this.
It's an awful small box.
You get all the parts and the instructions and all that. So that's
cool.
Cool.
Sent me that. I got a bunch of stickers, of course. I got that. He sent me. Luke.
Oh, you got it.
I am your father.
Hey, Max.
You got a Pez dispenser.
Right. I wonder if this is collectible. Maybe I shouldn't open it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe in 100 years it'll be worth something.
Maybe in 100 years you'll be worth something. So don't make fun of my toys. Did I make fun of all your gifts? And I got a cupcake, and I got a card from my neighbor, and I got a kiss from my dog, and I got Anyway, this is and it comes with the Pez.
Cool.
Darth Vader Pez dispenser, and I did show you this thing here, I'm sure.
So tomorrow morning, you got one of those cool things.
Well, that's where I got it from. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ken's going to be on the boardwalk tomorrow morning with his drone buddies there, with his meet up outside the Taffy's shop.
On the boardwalk?
Under the boardwalk.
What boardwalk? A boardwalk in Colorado?
Hey. Did it come back to you?
Yeah, well, they can't go very far. I have a caddy corner desk. It's like right now.
Now, Lon.
Oh, there goes Lon Denard. Welcome.
And Robbie Gray.
It
Yeah.
didn't hit anything very hard, so it's still going. Just sitting over there. Excuse me.
I'll be right back.
All right, Charles. So I got it. I got enough candy to last me a month.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm a chocoholic anyway.
Yeah, I think there'd be a lot of people that would be in the same boat. I certainly won't say no to good chocolate.
Yep. There you go. Lloyd say you got a lump of coal. Lloyd say you got a lump of coal, but as cold as it was here, I needed about 30 lumps of coal to stay warm in the one damn place up. Yeah.
Is it
Oh
cold?
God, it got cold here. It got
cold in
down to
Colorado?
about 16 below Thursday night.
Wow.
I didn't go to work on Thursday, so I went in on Friday and did about 7.75 hours. So they closed up a little early, so here I am. I'm the only one in my department working, and I'm plugging away, and a couple guys want. Oh, by the way, we're closing it too. Better hurry up. Oh shit! So had 10 minutes to get all the shit together and go to my locker and grab my lunch bag and get the hell out of there at 2 o'clock.
Reading some of the chats here.
Yeah, we
Robbie.
got Bill Coast Coast Drones and Lon Denard, who buys his furniture at Menards.
Your wife bought you another motorcycle. How many do you need?
Oh.
You get enough of them, you can put them together, and you can have a car. Let's see. Giving you everything you want, so it evens out. No, it means you're ahead, probably. I would think.
This is the
What else we got?
T-shirt my mom got me.
Well done.
Wow.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Put that back up. Let's see that. What was? It looked like Mr. Hanky.
No.
Chewbacca.
Oh.
Chewbacca.
It's cool that your mom knows you're such a geek.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's a very hairy Mexican.
I'll take that on board, Andrew.
What? Say stuff like that. What's the matter with you?
This is the card my brother got me.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
That's it.
Cool. That's awesome.
Hi, Bill Thomas. Did not see you come in. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, he just slipped in.
I just mentioned him.
Did you? Yeah, well, I probably should listen to you once in a while. Let me see. Froze -12. It's 40 here right now. I mean, that doesn't seem particularly cold to all you northerners.
Watch out for those iguanas falling out of the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be
I've
roasting
been
down
cutting
here,
all the
I tell
trees
you.
down. I'm safe. I've been cutting all the trees down, so there's no iguanas. Merry Christmas, Lake Pilot. Look how nice these people are to each other. Look how nice they are. What do you mean, liar? What the hell's that supposed to mean? Liar. Okay, just
so
checking.
Bill, do your dogs chase after those iguanas?
There's no iguanas here.
Nope.
I've never seen an iguana here. My dogs chase lizards. Yeah, we get some nice size. Some of them are
cool.
As big as my forearm. We get some big ones, but no. I've never seen an iguana
Oh.
up far this
Yeah,
far.
that whole time I'd been there, I didn't see any iguanas, but those, those big,
Those big, long,
big
colorful
ones.
lizards. Yes, my dogs make short work of them and chase them around the yard. They're toys to them. And one day I looked up. Here's my dog looking at me, all sweet and happy like that, and the tail of this poor creature was sticking out of her mouth.
Yeah.
She wasn't chewing on it or anything. She just caught it.
Oh, he plays with it.
Lets it go, chases it. Yeah, eventually they die though.
Yeah. That's like James's dog who likes to bite the heads off of frogs and start munching on the head. Oh, speaking of James, did you see his Christmas video?
No. Does he have?
It was really cute.
He have a channel.
Does he have a channel?
Yeah, he does have a channel. You remember that place called Jib Jab, where you put your pictures on? And that's what he did with his wife and his two dogs. It was so cute. They did the intro was that. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I've seen that. I didn't see his stream though. Should we show it? Is he going to sue me?
No, go check out his video. It's not a very long one.
Pull it up. You brought it up. You do some work around here. Go ahead, pull it up and I'll share it. Okay. What's the name of his channel?
My PI Dream.
You know, I'm sure a mention on my stream will get him all kinds of subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lon Denard does not have a wrench. What's up with that? I think probably because it's like the second time he's been in here. He doesn't come.
Smurf him up.
Glad you're here. Nice to see you. Let me see. There. Now you're important.
Ronnie, God Bless America needs a Smurf as well.
Do you need help finding his channel?
Oh, I got it. I just.
It's about the Philippines.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Just had to, because he's got like gazillion people that I had to go through all the ads. Anyway, there it is. If you like to show that, I will start it up.
Let's watch some classic Jib Jab. Make it big.
Well, good morning, Magandang Umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Boy, do we have a great episode for you for today.
That is the wrong one.
What the hell is
that? There
we
go.
Okay, that's enough. That was really very cute. What was that with the elf committing suicide, sticking his head in the oven? Right in the middle of it. I got concerned.
You did?
Yeah. He dove right in that oven. None of you noticed that. None of you noticed.
Oh, when he stuck his head in the oven to get the pie?
That's right. Yeah. At first, I'm thinking, why is it Why is he sticking his head in the oven? Bill, you did one with your grandkids? Bill Thomas said he did one with his grandkids.
Cool.
Let's see the link.
Yeah.
Yeah, post a link.
Yep.
Is it on his channel?
the
All
link.
right, I'll have to go look at his channel. I'll have to. Let me see. Coast to Coast Jones. How many channels am I subscribed to now? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh. 2, 3, 4.
It's crazy.
461 channels.
So who's all going back to work tomorrow? No, you're all on. I don't have to work tomorrow. I go back Tuesday. And it's another short week because we get Friday off.
Oh, you sent me the link?
New Year's Eve.
Oh, you did send me the link. I'm such a dick.
With Carolina Ray Schultz.
Yeah, Carolina. Yeah, welcome.
You guys can keep talking. You don't have to wait for me.
Yeah, we'll try.
Please.
Okay.
Thanks for keeping it going, guys. I mean,
Yeah. You know, Charles is just talking away, just blabbering along like an old coot. And Dominic just playing with his fucking beard,
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you about
like he's got nothing better to do,
No, I have nothing better to do.
I can tell you about my.
Well, that's what alcohol is for.
24 hours.
I shaved mine, so I don't. It looks stupid for me. So hey, we got a Curtis start here. Oh, cool.
Yay, Curtis.
There you go. Oh, that's how you hit play. Get rid of fly zone throw now. That's cute.
Really cute.
That is cute.
Very cute. Oh, that's Al Chacon. Look at that. Table set in Santa White waiting on. Look at that. Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they got the Christmas themed plates. Love it. Is he doing this with a drone?
Yeah, it looks like a Nevada.
Yeah, I think he is. It looks like a Nevada.
Well, how come everything's not flying away?
All those bottles on the wall. Is that a waste? Okay.
Mm.
Wow. Cool.
Cool.
Yes, I enjoyed that. Okay, boys and girls. Liar! Is that still there?
Liar!
He's flying a drone. Yeah, very cool. What kind of drone was it? Just like a mini whoop, probably? I don't think it was a Nevada. Maybe it was a Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I see 6-foot Santa.
And Michael's living room or whatever it is there.
To you, Trevor.
Oh, be right back. It's gonna quick.
All right. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed their Christmas. Anybody else got anything they want to share from their Christmas adventures? Oh, Curtis starts it. I'm sorry, Curtis, I didn't see your link. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I share? Can I play the music? Looks like music was recorded at Studio One 5 Pro, a bunch of different contact samples. Well, I'll take a chance.
Why not?
What?
I said, why not take the chance?
Why not? Because for obvious reasons. All right. Let's hold that up. Let's go like that. Go to theater mode's good enough. I'll share this. Please, guys, don't talk so much. I'm trying to bore everybody.
Yeah.
And that's not it. That's not it. That's it. All right. Ta-da! Let's maximize this little screen. No, I meant the whole screen. What the hell? No, it's in it.
Oh, cool. Oh, is that
Curtis's stuff is usually top notch. Let's see if he keeps up the trend.
My bread.
I like his stream in the background on the TV.
Yeah.
I don't seem impressed by the train.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a great,
Great video, Curtis. Yep. Cool.
Was. Look, you shared this one as well.
Look at that guy.
Welcome in, Jack.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Jack.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves before the hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers say flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each tiny hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes so they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up in a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger beside of his nose, and giving a nod, the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Good stuff.
Excellent.
Yes.
Like it.
Lambo drives Zambo is here. Welcome up.
Now, those are all guys that he works with, I believe, with his company.
What's already eating Entenmann's over there? Or Oh, baby. Enstrom's.
Yeah, didn't you hear? Artie had dinner at his house, and he gave him $73,000 worth of gifts and toys and stuff.
I'm waiting for those liquor chocolates to come through, Art.
That's what those are.
I know. You're about 14 then, aren't you? Oh, I think Dom's sleeping.
Yep. I'm just falling asleep.
Welcome in, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie.
Hey.
He's in. Oh,
Oh,
what happened there?
he didn't pay his
And
light
there
bill.
he goes.
He didn't pay his light
Was it?
bill.
He's in witness protection, is he? Because he doesn't have enough light.
I'm laughing with you. So anyway, Robbie, that's all you wanted to
Thank
do
you,
was say
guys.
hi. There he goes. Wait a minute. There he is. All
Hey,
right.
back.
There he is.
Thanks, Data.
Trying to drag screens over and I closed the wrong one.
Okay. What were you thinking?
What the hell was I thinking?
Welcome in. So, do we want to see Curtis's new Avada intro?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to make my drink last, so sure. Send us the link.
You just need to adjust the size, Bill.
Just the what?
If you adjust the size, you'll be fine.
Size of what?
Drink.
Oh. Yeah. That's not my capabilities. All right. Yeah, please send it in. Hey, Leonard, welcome in. JSK Enterprises. Good to see you.
Eddie.
We got Carolina Air Shots is here. How you doing?
Yep.
Mr. Lina.
Cool.
You already said hi to Brett, right? Lambo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've said hi to him.
Yep. Well, I'm going to say it again. Hi, Brett. And anyway.
Bless you.
Hope everybody enjoyed their Christmas. Some of us have to work tomorrow. I know a lot of you don't.
Yep.
I wouldn't have minded a third day off in a row. That would have been great. But why is tomorrow a holiday?
I don't know. I asked my wife that. She said, "You better take it off, or I'm going to punch you in the face." Okay, I'll take it off.
Does she say that when you guys go to bed at night?
Oh yeah.
Is that foreplay in your household?
Oh God, all sex.
Take it off, or I'll punch you in the face. How about you punch me in the face first, and then I'll take it off. Havana.
Oh boy. On that one.
Yeah. What are you drinking? What's your choice?
Beers.
This is going to be it till the new year starts.
You're running out of fruit juice?
Yeah, I'm almost out of juice. Yeah. Now I got a little.
He's
No, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna cut back. Send me a link. Send you a link.
Who?
Oh, he wants to come in. I put the link in the stream.
It's weird. It doesn't show up. I was looking.
No, I did. I didn't pin it. I just threw it in there. Okay. Okay, I'll send you a link. What do you mean you didn't see it? How did you get in here?
Well, I saw the one after I told you to send it to me, but I.
Well, that's the first time I put it in there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I've noticed sometimes you log on. If you log on after the show starts, sometimes.
Yeah, it takes it away.
Go all the way back to the very first part of the show.
Yep.
Hey, Tammy Jean, we
God,
got.
I'm glad Christmas is
Welcome.
Hey, Tammy.
Did you say hi to Trevor?
How come I can't find Curtis? You just sent me links and stuff.
All right, Tammy Jane.
Now, Bill, how long are you off now for Christmas? Give you any time off, or is that a laugh?
Yesterday and today. We've been closed yesterday and today. Ah, shit on it. I'll just put the link in the stream. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. Yesterday and today.
So about every year for the past 6 years, I've wanted to go to the boardwalk meetup down there, and never had the time off. Never could do it. Never this, that, and the other thing. Now I'm to the point where it's going to be cold tomorrow, and I don't want to spend $100 in turnpike fees to get down there. So I guess I'm not going this year either.
No.
Have you traveled through New Jersey, Art? It's not cheap.
Hey, it's not cheap in Florida.
Hey, it's Curtis.
Yay!
That's enough. So, hi, Curtis.
What's up, guys? What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Well, that's a shame. I'll just have to leave then.
Now, Curtis, are you the one that
New
made?
Jersey.
sorry, Curtis, are you the one that made Mikey's intro?
Yeah, that was me.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
Cool.
I don't know what there's like 5 versions of it, and
the last one, it just keeps getting better because you look on the buildings and there's naked animes and
yeah,
it just gets.
I think he took that one down because he was getting some grief about it.
Yep.
Shosana was really good to me this year.
That's pretty funny.
Got me in Nevada. I wasn't going to buy.
Oh, nice.
No.
Hey, Adrian. Good to see you.
Adrian.
What's up, Adrian?
Yo, Adrian.
Adrian.
I had to make a new intro. You guys want to see it?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not quite finished. Do I do video file or share screen?
Share screen would be better.
Yeah, share screen. There's audio, right?
No, I have not done the audio yet. This is just the animation so far. It's not a final thing, but I was just looking for. Let's see, allow. Right, here we go.
Share away. Okay.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
a lovely black.
Spectacular.
Best one yet.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
that looks like one of my edits.
Yeah.
I'll play it one more time. See what you guys think.
All we see is a
Same
black
as
screen.
before. Yeah.
Black screen, nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Oh yeah, so StreamYard won't play Go Player, so I need to open it in like Windows Media Player.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Open with.
Doesn't matter if you share a window. Yes, we were being sarcastic with how good it looked, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the reason I said it looked like one of my edits.
All right, let's try this again.
Shit. That's funny.
Oh, boy.
All right, you guys see that?
Black screens matter. Let's take a look. Nope.
Oh no.
Nothing?
Nothing. Black screen.
No.
It's mattering.
Weird.
See the window.
All right, we'll try. Let's try a different player. This is
What kind of file is it?
Yards. Open with VLC Media Player should work. It always does.
Mm-hmm.
Present. Share screen. Try this again.
She made a fire in the fire pit.
Well
Okay,
done.
do you guys see a white screen now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. Add the stream. Oh, we can see
there
this
we
guy.
go.
Hey!
Bring it back to the beginning.
Oh, cool.
How do you do that?
Technology.
Yeah, the technology that eludes me.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Very good.
Right.
Now, is that your Cinema 4D?
Yeah, that's Cinema. Well, it's a combination of stuff. The 3D stuff is Cinema 4D, and then it's color corrected, and the optical flares and Saber plugin are used for the text and the reveal of the 3D text, where see that little sparkles and stuff, and then the flames. That's After Effects.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of time in Blender. Isn't that a social app or something like Grindr?
Yeah.
No, it's not Blender. Blender's pretty cool though. I'm just not as well versed in Blender as I am in Cinema 4D.
I was making jokes.
So, Curtis, do you do this professionally, or how did you get to this point? I mean, I've farted around with this for years, and I can't put anything together that looks anywhere near that.
Do you want the long story?
Give us the
Yeah,
synopsis.
we're here all night. I don't have to work.
We're here all night.
Bill's got a small drink.
Like everybody else in the world, when Star Wars came out, I fell in love and I wanted to make my own Star Wars. And for years and years and years, I wanted to do it. Well, my daughter was in kindergarten and she wanted to do a thing about Supergirl. And I said, well, hey, we can do that. I got a green screen. So I got this box. We have a cul-de-sac. I put it in the center of the cul-de-sac, put up a green screen, and was filming her laying on her stomach, pretending to fly. And my neighbor comes out and he goes, what the hell are you doing? And I explained to him. He goes, no, come on over to my house. I got a studio downstairs. So we go to my next door neighbor's house. And I did not know this. And I go downstairs. Turns out he's one of the engineers for Adobe and works for After Effects.
Whoa.
So we did the presentation. It looked professional as can be. And he says, how'd you like to come up to Adobe and hang out? So I said, sure. So I went to one of the After Effects meetings. And I did not fit in at all. This is like math geniuses, because After Effects is all about math. A lot of people don't realize that. And I'm listening to the presentation, and the guy saying, so what we want to do in this presentation is we want to take a black solid and we want to parent it and use a wiggle expression to, and I'm listening to this whole thing, and the gist of it was how he wanted to make it white. And I raised my hand and said, why don't you just make it look white? And everybody turned around and looked at me and said, like it was the most obnoxious thing you could say in the room. And the guy goes, yeah, why don't we just make it white? After the presentation, he called me back there and he says, hey, I'd like to talk to you. And he goes, we need more people like you in our community here. He says, would you like to continue to visit? So eventually I got a key to the place, and I used to go there once a month every Thursday and hang out with them, and I learned all this stuff from them. And it's also how I got into drones, ironically. This is back in 2013. We were talking about keyframes. If you know anything about keyframing, it can be kind of jarring sometimes, especially if you make a big jump from one keyframe to another. And they were talking about animating a fly-through of a 3D city and how to get a realistic look. And well, I had heard about drones. I saw a few videos, and I knew about camera tracking. So I suggested, why don't I get a drone and fly it through the field over here in the backyard of Adobe, and we'll take that footage, camera track it. I'm losing you guys already, right?
No, you're only 14 steps above my pay grade, but I'm enjoying the gist of it.
We camera tracked the drone, we removed the footage and inserted the city, and it looked like a realistic plane was flying through the 3D city. So now I've got a drone, the original Phantom, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun too. So now I got two hobbies. So yeah, I've been doing this probably since around 1998.
98, that's when I still had hope in life. Yeah. that's when I got married the first time. Oh, God.
So yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I've done quite a few professional things.
You got Chuck in the chat.
You got rat? Couldn't understand what you were saying, Art.
Chuck,
he's got a mouthful of candy.
Go back.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Chuck. We got Bill, Twin Dynasty.
So, did you guys like the intro? Is it too much? Not enough?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, like I say,
Mm-hmm.
every week when I see Mikey's intro, I think he did one of the best intros in this whole community. I've never seen anything better.
Flying, to be fair.
No, but
Hi guys.
But what I'm saying is the editing and that is.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Bill. How you doing, guys?
Hey, Bill.
Downstairs today. I didn't know you were on tonight. I thought you were off. So here I am.
I'm on every Sunday night. Have
Yeah, I
been
know, it's just
for
like-
like over a year.
Yeah, you mentioned you might go early, and I was watching earlier for nothing, and then I started watching TV, and then I was just going to check out, and there you are. So
Yeah.
here I am. I made it. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
A little late, but had a turkey. The soup's on now. Made soup already.
What flavor?
Not turkey.
There you
We had the turkey yesterday, and I made the soup today. Yeah. Still sitting on the over there in the kitchen. 10 people. They clean the bones off that turkey really good. I usually have sandwiches in the morning, like hot turkey or cold turkey sandwich. There was nothing left but soup stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh, but I make a good soup.
Hey, it's Chuck. I know him too.
Yeah. And then we got the weather. Where's everybody?
All right, so what else did people have to eat over the weekend? It was crazy. I went to my brother-in-law's house, and typically, my brother-in-law's not a small guy, but he likes these Big Mac.
Hey, talk about small guy.
He likes these Big Mac sliders that my wife makes, and they're absolute horror to make. So she said this year they're not getting that. We're doing the same thing for the family as we're doing for my brother, and blah 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 blah. Well, a week ago, we get the text from his wife. Oh, he can't wait for the Big Mac sliders you make every year for Christmas Eve, and I'm like, here we go.
Put you on the spot.
Oh yeah, yeah. So she bitched for a week, and she knocked it out of the park. It was good. But my family got the pulled pork sliders.
Did you guys see that?
Cool.
Did you guys see what I just shared, or oh, you got to allow the share, don't you?
Yes, I do. It was there, and then it was gone.
Oh, okay. I was just showing the 3D model.
I was letting Jack tell his riveting
okay.
story there,
Mm-hmm.
and and then I was going to put it up. See, I'm not rude. Art.
Oh, you just not with it.
Well, you tell me when you're ready.
Art's 4 cordials in.
No, put it in there, and I'll put it up when There you go. Add to the stream. There it is. Avada.
That's
What's Avada for you?
I still got to put lights on the back. I haven't put lights back there yet. I just realized that. That's it.
I'm at a toss of whether to get that one or the Mini 3.
What's up, Johnny D?
Johnny D.
Captain Joe America. Oh, they're rolling in
Joe.
now. Somebody's stream must have ended. They're rolling in all of a sudden. Oh, there's nothing else on. I guess I'll go over to Bill's channel and see what the hell they're doing. Not much, but not too much. We're just enjoying each other's company on the last couple of hours of this wonderful Christmas day.
Yeah, but we got Dominic. We got Dominic. They don't.
Dominic. Everybody has Dominic.
You got the Dom.
Dominic's the slut of the streaming world. He gets passed around like a bad penny. Like a bad penny. Yeah.
Yep.
So would you buy your girlfriend for Christmas, or Dominic?
No, didn't really.
Nothing.
Nothing.
She comes on the stream and stuff. You didn't get her anything.
I give her nothing. She's got me.
Oh boy.
Sounds good.
Our
Ramen
Christmas
noodles and
finished.
prime rib.
Me and Dominique's Christmas finished before y'all's because we're ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
It's only 8:28 here. I still got plenty of Christmas left.
We went to the movies last night. And I
16
saw,
hours ago.
yeah, I saw that new Avatar movie.
Yeah.
Avada movie?
I liked it. I mean, it's 3 damn hours. It's a long movie. The people behind us left, and I was like, "Why are they leaving?" And I came back, and the guy's like, "I needed more popcorn." And the movie is really long. I like it. A lot of people didn't give it good reviews. It's just long, but it's pretty intense. You have to see the first one to understand it.
Are you saying it didn't have good reviews? I thought it did.
A lot of people gave it bad reviews, and I don't know why. They just said, "Oh, it wasn't as good as the first one." Well, the first one, keep in mind, you know how when they first came out with it, they were showing all the graphics, how blue and everything it was.
Look at that! Look at that!
It's hard. It's hard
I showed
to do
this.
that.
I showed this early in the streams.
I know. I saw it. I was impressed then, as I'm impressed now.
This was like 4.5 rib. They cut through the 5th rib, like 10 pounds, baby. I got more prime rib in the refrigerator right now than. So come on over, guys.
My friend
All
sent
right,
me.
I'm coming tomorrow.
I'll be right over.
My friend did a sous vide tomahawk, and he sent.
Oh,
a
yeah,
picture,
they're great.
Yeah, it was crazy. So he does that, and then he sears it, and it's like crazy.
A lot of bone on it, tomahawk.
Yeah.
Say,
You
Brett.
see these kitchen cabinets that suck? These are going. This is next. That's a project for this upcoming year now.
That sounds expensive.
Well, no, I
Look at
wanted.
this Formica top. Ugh.
Everybody
What are you gonna replace them with? What are you going to replace them with, Bill?
I don't know. I mean, I was just going to do big box store. I mean, there's some actually half decent stuff, and I'm going to do it myself, and just look for the best price. I mean, shit's so expensive right now. I should have done it 2 years ago.
Go to Restore. You can probably get a better deal there. And sometimes some of that stuff is brand
They're all
new.
coming out. They're all coming out. They were put in 1983 when the house was built.
Bill, believe it or not, we
gotta go.
redid ours because we had oak cabinets that were really nice with the Formica top. My wife did a cabinet paint on them that came out really well, and then we did a reface, or it's like a epoxy stone
That's
coating
shitty.
that we did on the Formica that worked out really well.
Well, it's not like I hate Formica, but I am going to replace that. I'll probably replace it with a nicer, preformed Formica countertop. I'm not going to go nuts and spend ridiculous money on.
No, you go
know,
to big
I'm not going
box
to live
store,
long.
you
I'm
can
not
do
going
it
to
for a
live
couple
long enough.
$100, right? They say that granite that everybody puts in throws out radiation. You got to use a Geiger counter to pick out your slab.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
Yeah.
Somebody's up there.
Well, I mean, there's all kinds of different surfaces that you can go with. You know what I mean? But I don't mind Formica. It's just that's old and it's getting worn out. It's the sharp corners. It's gross. And then the cabinets, they're junk. Like I said, they put these homes together really quickly, and it's amazing they've lasted. They're in as good a shape as they are.
No, you need a real wood cabinet. I don't care what
Yeah.
kind it is, but
Absolutely. So they're going. So I'm gonna get real wood cabinets, spend a little bit on that, and then maybe I'll cheap out on the countertop. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I don't know. My dad did. He had his cabinet, his countertops, and he did the tile thing. But I don't like tile countertops. I mean, they look good. They can look nice, but just work. How do you work on them?
I actually toyed with the idea of trying to pour my own concrete counter. You ever see that done?
Yeah, I have.
I know somebody did that.
Yeah, I've seen it done very well. I don't think I have the skills, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I've seen it done that well.
Well, that would have been mine.
Did I tell you guys I participated in a SAR?
Like I said, I'm not going to go nuts money wise. I mean, whatever the next kitchen is there, it's gonna outlive me. So I don't have to go too crazy. I mean, that Formica's been there, like I said, since 1983. What are you showing us there, Bill?
That's my Skidio.
Skidio?
Skidio, yeah. It won't fly in the house.
Skidio marks on my underwear.
Yeah.
Skidio?
Yeah. I was gonna fly it in the house, but they don't let it fly in the house. It's got too much. It's too smart to fly in the house. That's what it is.
Bill, have you printed out anything with your 3D printer yet?
Lots of stuff. See some stuff? I'll show you. I've shown a lot
about
of
a
stuff
3D
already, but
printed
you haven't been around for a
counter?
while, so.
There you go.
There's the Maverick 3.
Here's one of the first things I did. How dumb is this? I have
Oh,
no
wow.
idea how to play this. It works.
Recognize the eyes.
That blew me away.
Nice.
Yeah. Mavic 3.
You take your what, Bill? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Got the Ken Herron eyes on it.
Oh, on the flute?
Yeah, on the flute.
And the air two's behind me behind the seat. I sold a Mini 2 to a guy in Chicago.
I also got a new remote for one of my underwater drones, so now I have 3 underwater at the same time.
All right.
All right.
I did this. I think I showed everybody this. This is
I haven't seen that. That's good.
this really annoying drawers that
Oh, it's too far away.
and you for the printer.
What is that?
I did. I don't know if you saw the ghosts that I did.
Uh-huh.
I did one for each family member. This is the big. That's the big one.
Yeah.
I did.
How many colors you have?
guys.
I know you got white.
Clearly, I have white. You can see, see, he's green.
Mm-hmm.
Did a nice job in his eyes, though. I
Hey,
thought.
Bill.
I painted this. See, that was not easy to paint. I cheated. I bought these acrylic.
Hey, Bill, when you
painter.
start to get more materials, get you some of these bags. It comes with a little pump inside. There's a pump to take the air out of it.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Look, I'm experimenting with new filaments. It's still
Yeah,
PLA.
it looks good.
That's
I mean,
cool.
this is PLA plus, big deal. This is PLA, and it has a little.
I was gonna get one of those for my kid.
What I did was, this was because Brad talked me into doing this. B-Rad, and sent me the links. Then you put the little light inside of it. It's like a little night light kind of thing. Yeah.
Cool. It looks good.
Because I did them in white. Now this one, it's got a more condensed pattern. This one took like 14 hours because it's multiple walls.
So my question is,
you can't really see the candle. You can actually see the candle through this thing. What's that?
What's the lifespan of these 3D printers? I mean, they like if you spend $500 on one, how is it something that's going to make you a lot of stuff? Is it going to break in a month?
Yeah.
Well,
so
I mean,
what do you spend to get a decent 3D printer, Robbie?
I've got a dual printer. I paid $530 for mine.
Yeah, he's got a higher level one and more commercial. Yeah, right. It's got dual. You could put dual filament. Mine is an Ender 3D Pro, Ender 3 Pro, which is a perfectly great entry level,
but
quality
what kind of
printer.
What kind of price point are we talking?
Good night, Curtis.
Is it
Mine's like
$1,000?
Mine was like $230. Well, mine was free. Alexis gave it to me.
My neighbor has an $800 one. Prints out FPV drones.
Okay. So if I were
not the parts, just the
No,
drone.
I mean, you start with one, a certain level, like that Ender 3 Pro. I'm going to start upgrading it.
Ooh, nice.
I got one.
That's why I bought it. That's why I bought a dual.
I got one Z-axis screw. I'm going to buy a second one. I'm going to probably do a direct drive head instead of I'm going to play around. I already upgraded the screws and the platform, but for right now, it does pretty good.
Yeah, they all do about the same. I mean, they'll last a long time. The bearings and everything that are on it and the screw worms, they're solid. So I mean, as long as you keep the nozzle clean.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems to me like it would be like a MIG welder where the nozzle's everything type of deal. But
you learn on that.
The parts aren't expensive. Like it's
the nozzles are like $1.
Yeah, no, the parts are right. The nozzles are like nothing, but
That's before COVID.
You can upgrade your feeder. You get rid of the tubes and upgrade your feeder fittings, and it's like less than $5. I bought new springs for the for the platform for leveling, and they were like $6.95. I mean, this stuff's not, and even getting that second. I'm going to get a second drive motor and Z-axis screw for that, so that it keeps both. There's no hang, there's no weight, and it's a good idea to do that if I'm gonna do a direct drive head. There's going to be more weight on the arm. Anyway, that's like $40 for that secondary motor and all that stuff. So
it sounds like a hobby I can afford.
Yeah, no, it's actually cheap enough to have fun with it and
I thought they'd be a lot more than they are.
The reason I didn't go with a single head on the 3D printer was, let's say if you're printing something that's got two different colors, you've actually got to stop and do a color change into an orange to change to the next color. And if you've got something that's got multiples, I mean, it's like you have to understand how to use the slicer software and tell it when to stop, what layer to stop. But with a dual, it just knows, hey, at this many levels of print, at 17th level, switch to red, the black will go away and the red will come in. So they just interchange with each other. And I think it's worth the extra money. You don't have to upgrade. They're direct drives. You know, the biggest thing that I didn't think about when I bought my printer was the different kind of materials. I thought, hell, I'll just buy all the colors and I have my supplies. You got PLA, you got PLA Plus, you got ABS. I mean, you have so many colors. So I bought all the colors in PLA. I was like, man, I got 16 colors. And then I was like, hell, this is ABS. It's so strong, it would give you a headache. So I had to go through and get the different materials. But Bill, one thing that you'll learn as you get in, when you start using materials and then you just leave them out like this, they get moisture in them and they get hard and they'll break. So
when you say give you a headache, do you mean by the smell of it, or do you mean by the
chemicals? Yeah, the chemicals. Okay. So if you print ABS, you need to have an actual exhaust cover and tube that goes away from where you're at. Because seriously, dude, it like, oh my God. But the ABS, the difference is, and I always laugh because when I lived in Costa Rica one day, I stopped by a computer store and bought a keyboard. And my friend threw it in the back window. Well, hell, it's like 95, 100 degrees in Costa Rica. We went and had lunch and came back. The damn keyboard went whoop, because it was made from really, really cheap plastic. So ABS is made for like car parts. If you want to make something for your car that can handle high heat, you want to print something with ABS. It's got some flexibility, but it's very strong and it can take heat. Now, these are PLAs. So when you leave material out like this for a while, it'll just break because it gets moisture in it. So Al Duran sent me this file, and this is something you'll probably want later, Bill. It unscrews, and you know, like when you buy beef jerky, the little absorber pack that's in there?
Right.
You can buy it on Amazon or at Costco in a bag. So you fill them in this, and then you close it, and then you put it inside here, and then you buy these. Yeah, you buy these Ziploc bags, and it's got a little pump with it. Y'all seen those, Bill? I think you've seen one of these.
Ooh, yeah.
Little one.
Bill knows what to do with those pumps.
That's how you get the breast milk.
It's got the little piece on it.
Yeah.
So what you do is you put it all together, and then at the end, you've got it in here. I've not taken the air out of this one yet, so I keep them in this when I'm not using them. Because, I mean, these are leftovers. Like, these are rolls that I never finished using. There's just a little bit. I'll scrap. But I've got boxes and boxes of different materials that I've used different colors. So finally, I was just like, I noticed that when I put it on the printer, sometimes it would break. And that's because it had moisture in it. So these are good to have. And then these.
So when you do this PLA, if you don't get it wet initially, it holds up. Is that what you're saying?
Well, not get it wet. It absorbs moisture from the atmosphere.
Right. It's like brake fluid.
Yeah, it absorbs the moisture. But after you absorb it, I mean, the stuff is pretty solid. I made a computer stand vertical for my laptop to sit in, so it doesn't take up as much room. But I mean, once you make something and get it together, it's pretty strong. And depending on what the strength is you need, will determine, you know, what material you want.
It's not about the moisture damaging the plastic. It's about changing the compilation of the material before you print with it. You're making.
I follow that, but what I'm saying is after the fact. So if I print a widget, and am I gonna have to worry about the thing falling apart in a year? Or
well, it depends what the widget's for.
But is it plastic that's going to last, or is it plastic?
Yeah. Well, there's different kinds. Like you were saying, there's different kinds of plastics. You can get the PLA is good for certain things. PLA Plus is a little bit harder. It's the same thing, but it's a little bit harder, a little stronger. Then you start getting into things like maybe TPU, which is soft, and rubbery. There's all different kinds depending on the application that you want to use it for. You're not going to use PLU in an environment like in a car where it's going to be greasy and hot. You're going to use maybe ABS or something along that. There's carbon fiber.
So this is TPU.
Hey, Sergio.
It's pretty stiff. And then compare that to TPU.
Okay.
That's one reason I want to upgrade my head to a direct drive with a higher temperature. That can go up to a higher temperature, so that opens up more materials that I can use in my printer.
What kind of temperatures do these things print at? What do you need to achieve to get?
Depends on the material.
Some of them are hot enough to melt metal.
You need to have a printer that'll at least go up to 240. 240 is going to do.
So
most
it's not
materials
real hot. It's 240 is nothing.
240
Yeah, but-
Celsius.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not 240
I was
Fahrenheit.
thinking, at least I've printed one of these before.
240 Celsius.
Yeah. Have it
Like
to do
this
240.
this I printed at 205 Celsius, for example.
Yeah.
This
My
I've discovered
printer
is a
goes
little
pretty-
better at 210. So depending on the brand and the way it's this is silk, it's a little shinier. In fact, 210 might not be high enough because I'm getting some banding and stuff. So I'm next time I'm going to try the 215 and experiment until you get it right. And then I just make sure I track that. Whenever I use this stuff, I'll have it these settings, and this stuff I'll have the other settings. Took me a little while to get this dialed in.
Dryers are nice to have. You can get a dryer. It's just a box that opens up that you put the roll in and close it, and it actually dries it. So depending on how much moisture you've got in here, you might dry it for 2 or 3 hours before you use it to make sure it's nice and dry, and it'll give you a lot cleaner print on when you print. Like this was something I was printing for the Alexa. It's a wall mount. And I mean, the stuff is pretty. I mean, the PLA, depending on how thick you get it, strong. But like you said, will it hold up? Stuff like this holds up. When you make stuff, it'll ask you, do you want support or you don't want support? What that means is if you got something that goes out of the range where it won't hold itself up, it'll actually build support around it and in it, scaffolding like. And you can rip that out.
Cut
later.
it out.
You can cut it out. But, for me, the biggest thing is having so many extra materials, because you've got hooks and stuff that you can hook on it, but it doesn't work good. So I print out these little holders, and I printed out a bunch of these bigger ones first, and they're okay for when you lock it on there. But all the reels are different sizes depending on which ones. Like these are thinner, and it wouldn't hold on to that. It was just too big. Just didn't hold good. So I got these little small ones that I printed that actually have a hole in it that you can put the PLA in, and it locks down on the really small reels and the big reels. And all these are on Thingiverse, so you can download them free off Thingiverse and just print them out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's where I got all my stuff. Thingiverse. This guy and
what material do you buy, Bill? What brand? What brand material?
What?
What material are you buying? What brand?
Well, this is Overture PLA Plus.
Okay.
And
but what company is making the material?
That's Overture. That's the company, Overture.
Oh, okay. Try
Overture.
eSun. ESUN.
Yeah, eSun's a Chinese brand. It's very, very, very popular.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most. You just never have issues out of it.
So, there are a lot of people a lot of women that sign into Thingiverse and then figure out that it's for printing and sign back out.
I don't know, because they have an area there that they can actually have some toys made. They're in there too. It's amazing the stuff that people put in there, though. You can go in and type in Mavic Air 2, and they've got a full Air 2 scale the size. Yeah. And you just hit add supports and print it, and you can print out your own drone. Of course, it's a model. It's a solid model.
Yeah, but if you needed a body part, I mean, hypothetically, you could make it, right?
All your mounts. All your mounts. Somebody's
theory, you could
made
make the whole shell.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different parts that you can make. I mean, I've made stuff for hold my speakers on the walls to vacuum cleaner parts. See what else I got in here. I made these for my motorcycle helmets that go on the wall. Put the key on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, could you send that to me? I need that. Sure. I need 3.
What color you need?
Black.
Okay. Send me your address, because I've got a bunch of extra ones that I printed, and I've actually got 3 in here
Honest to God, if you came in my basement right now, my wife is bitching because I bought a new motorcycle helmet and I had the other ones in here working on them, and I have them on the
Yeah.
chest freezer, and she keeps bitching at me. You need to hang these things up.
That's why I did it. My wife was the same way. I was getting too many helmets because they make some pretty cool helmets over here. These are mounts for these are TPU flexible. This is for the DJI FPV for the GoPro mount that was made on it, and then these are for the batteries of the FTP. They go on the bottom, so if you hit the battery or something, it's supposed to cushion bounce it off some. These are for the FPV goggles. So there's all kinds of stuff you can buy. If you really want these three things, text me your mailing address. And keep in mind, I'm not coming back until the end of January. I'll be home.
No, that's fine. When you get
I'll bring
back.
them with me and send them.
You can make a gun with those things, but they're only good for 1 or 2 shots.
Yeah. You can make all the stuff that Scotty makes is made like this stuff here. This is all 3D printed, man. I never asked him how long it takes. It's a little different process because he's got like brass fittings and stuff in it. But man, I mean, Bill, you know how long it takes to print something small? Imagine printing this damn thing. This is for the remote, for the Mini 2 or Mini 3 remote. And it's got velvet on the inside, but it's all printed totally 3D.
Wow, you printed velvet, huh?
Sorry.
You what?
You printed velvet, huh? That's tough. Yeah, you brought up a good point. Like if you're going to do a bird feeder or something, you're not going to use PLA because it won't stand up out in the sun outside. So you like Trevor said, PETG or ABS. You'd use a different material.
Robbie,
Like depending on what it's being used for. I mean, you're doing tchotchke knickknacks and stuff like that for your gifts and for your wife and stuff like that. Doesn't matter. It's going to be indoors and Hey, you know what? One thing that's nice about living in Florida, the air conditioning is running 24 hours a day, so it's always dry in here.
This is ABS here from Esun.
Yeah, Esun.
This stuff's solid. You make this. I made a hummingbird feeder. It looks like the day I made it, and it's 100 degrees outside, and it's not had any issues at all with it. But I don't use a lot. The ship will give you.
It's just really poisonous. It's just very poisonous. So it gives him a kick every time he sees a bird fall out of the thing.
Well, the thing is, Bill, because you're probably like me. I don't use enclosures. I just have the printer. As you can see over here, I got the printer in me with my wife.
I'm not like you. You're doing it professionally. I'm screwing around with a toy. But yeah, I don't have.
Well, they make all the plastic parts that are like corner beams, where you can buy metal and cut it and screw it together, and you can make your own enclosure. I want to make an enclosure for that with a vacuum on it where I can vacuum it outside, because my wife didn't understand why I was building the balcony. I'm building a balcony on the side of the house. It used to be like a lean-to roof, 15 by 40. And I told her, we got a Formica roof. We need to get rid of it. I mean, not Formica, what is it? Asbestos, the way it's made. I said, that shit's dangerous. We need to throw it away. So I took it all off, and she's like, so what do you want to put there now? I said, let's just put a deck there. Well, the deck overlooks like a 30-acre lot with a pond and cool places to fly, and it's 14 foot off the ground. So I'm finishing it because then I got my flight place upstairs, and I'm going to put an office up there and put my printers in it.
Robbie, I put my information in the private chat if you want to take a look at that for the.
Perfect.
So how long is it going to take you to print that deck out there?
That deck, it's going to take a long time to print that deck, because that deck ain't getting printed. I actually built it out of steel tubing. I ordered the steel tubing from the hardware store, and they sent it over. And we were going to let the guy beside me print it and let him build it and ask him, what's it going to cost me for you to build this? He goes, well, just let me buy the material for you, and you just pay me per hour. And I was going, yeah, like that's going to happen. So I ordered all the stuff and drew it out on the computer, and then my wife said, you got all this material, who's going to weld it? And I'm like, I'm going to learn. So I went over to the store across the street and bought new welders, chop saws, grinders. And I've got the base of it's done. The top part, I've got to put in
They
the
they build
rafters and then put the floor in.
they build decks out of steel there.
Well, the thing is here is the roof already had like 4x4 steel post holding the lean-to roof up on the outside, and it's attached to the external wall of our subdivision. It can't go anywhere. And the other end is attached to our house. So I just basically took a 2x6 steel tubing and ran it along the outside of the house and bolted it into the house, and then put 4x4s under it for support. And I'm just building it out of steel. Wood here is, oh my God, it's like when you go to the store, you can't get wood like you can get in the US. You buy bamboo all day long, but to buy wood, it's as cheap for me to buy steel as wood, because if you put wood out here,
But how do you treat
you
it?
won't have a deck. The damn termite.
How do you treat it once you put it up and weld it?
I put it up and weld it and then paint it, and that's it. Everybody else does that, and theirs has been up for years and never had any issues with it. Solar's big here, so a lot of people will build staircases and stuff up.
I would think powder coating would be huge then. You know, if you could powder coat it, charge it electrically, and that would give you the best. I would think.
Yeah, most of the tubing and stuff that I got here, when I got it, of course, I ground it all down and painted it with some kind of galvanized paint they've got over here. It's got zinc chromonite in it, whatever. It has something to do with stopping the rust. And then I welded it together.
Now the welders.
Bill, I'm going to take off now. Good night, everybody.
See you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm fading out too, so I'm gonna take off. Bill, thank you so much for inviting me on.
Always my pleasure, Charles. Thanks for coming in.
Merry Christmas.
See you, Charles.
Got a lot of use out of this hat because of you.
Cool.
His Doinker hat.
Toodaloo.
Love that hat. I'm gonna wear it all year.
I just used a stick welder, just an arc welder.
See, I was never good at that. I can MIG weld, I can't arc weld. Even in high school, I could never grasp that concept.
I can liquid weld.
PB black or PB7.
It's easy. It's easy to stick weld. The problem is going back and filling in all the damn holes. It took a while, dude. I had to YouTube it. Why am I burning holes? Is my temperature wrong? And this and that. And then they were finally like, drop your temperature down, go around the outside of the hole with a stick until it gets filled, and then grind it down. It's not going anywhere. I mean, it's solid. It's not like we're going to have 30 people up there. I'm going to put a pizza oven and a barbecue up there. 5-6 people max. That's all it is. But I do want to, like, one end is really big. It's like 30 foot wide, about 20 foot wide. And my wife's like, what are you going to do with all that space? So what I want to do is actually build like walls and a roof and enclose and put, the screens and everything on there. And that way I can take my parrot from inside the house that's here, and he can stay up in there. I can put some of my 3D printers up there and it not affect anybody.
That's cool.
But it's in a really pretty area. It overlooks we overlook some property beside us that's got a huge pond, and it's cool because we have Komodo dragons here. So in the morning, you'll see something going through the water, and you'll see this big head, and it's the Komodo dragons going through.
That's cool. I overlook my neighbors.
Mine's just
you said that kind of creepily,
No, it's,
I overlook them all the time.
No, I live in a development. It's great because everybody kind of hangs out with one another. But the problem is, you're on top of one another. So.
Yeah, we're the same way. We're in a private community here, but we're on the very end of what, like, there's a long road, and then there's roads off of that. We're on one of the off roads, and I'm the last house on the road, which meant that I had an exterior wall. So I bought this house, and I bought the house across from me, and then we put up a 45-foot awning between the two houses, And then we have our mother living over there, and we're living over here. So it's like we got the whole end of the street to us. We don't even have to have garages because we got that
Well,
big
that's cool.
overhang.
She's close, but not that close.
Well, hey, man, you know what? She don't speak English. It's the best mother-in-law I ever had.
I'll tell you what, my first mother-in-law, she could curse and make you blush. It was unbelievable. The woman's dead now, but she was a piece of work.
Well, 12 midnight.
Yeah, I had one of those. So we're going to they got fireworks here on the New Year's in Bangkok. There's supposed to be like 3 million people coming to this fireworks now. And I told my wife, I said, where are we going to stay? And she's like, I pre-reserved a room. So she got a room for like $100. And then she showed me yesterday, she goes, I'm glad I booked that room. Wow, she goes, the rooms are going for $700 now. It's full. So we'll leave a day early to get there to avoid the traffic at the hotel. And then from the hotel, the balcony overlooks where the fireworks are going to be. So we don't even have to go outside.
You're going to Bangkok? Don't you take like a moped there? Or how's that work out?
We drive. We have cars and trucks. We drive them just like you drive them.
But where do you park?
Well, the hotels and stuff that we park at always have underground parking.
Okay.
And the hotels here can be pretty impressive compared to the U.S. You stay at a Hilton in the U.S., you're going to spend, $385 up, a couple thousand here. Dude, you can stay at a Hilton for $125 up, depending on what you want.
That's a red roof in here.
Yeah, red roof in. So yeah, the stuff here is pretty high end. People are shocked sometimes because they see the Hangover movies and see tile and say, oh. Let me tell you, the homes here are built better than most homes in the U.S. unless you're getting into a luxury home, because all the stuff that they use here is like our bathrooms and everything here. They're all granite, porcelain. I mean, it's not no cheap tile here. The stuff's really, really nice, and it's not expensive. It's not like the U.S. is. Cars expensive here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Hey,
the
guess
BMW,
what? Cars are expensive here now.
Not like here. The X, I think it's the X4 or X5 was like 83,000 in the U.S. new. It was 196,000 here when we got it. That's how expensive it is.
At the top of the line, Lucid, 450.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. And Bill, I got another. She bought me another motorcycle. She bought me the Honda Rebel. Remember when we got married? She bought me the gray one. But it was only a 300cc motor on it. But I did tell her I liked it because she wanted a scooter to drive down to the market when she wanted to go. So I bought her. I said, just pick out the scooter you want. She picked out a little Honda Scoopy, and we went to the market on it. But with my 210-pound ass and her 100 pounds, it set low. So I told her, you remember that Honda? That was really pretty. I really like that gray Honda. It was a Honda Rebel. So about a week later, she said, hey, I got you something at lunch. And I was like, what is it? And she said, I bought you a motorcycle. So they delivered it. They never give you the one on the showroom, so they delivered it. And then I told her about 2 months ago, I said, they got that new 1100T coming out, the Honda Rebel, the 2023. And I said, it's beautiful. And they got this burgundy reddish color, and I just love it. Let me trade in the Honda Rebel I've got now. It's still new. And do as a trade-in. No, you're not selling that motorcycle. She wouldn't let me do it. And I said, why? She goes, because it's the first thing that I ever bought you. And I said, I really want to trade it in for this motorcycle. And she's like, it's not happening. So for Christmas, I opened up the envelope, and guess what? She bought me the motorcycle. And they're gonna deliver it Thursday. I don't need this other one, but I guess I'm kind of stuck with it. But I guess it's got sentimental value for her. Doesn't for me. I would have appreciated just the new one, but it's a like a 1200. It's a lot bigger bike.
I was gonna say I remember when the Rebel came out in the States. It was when I was getting ready to drive. It was like 1985. They had Rebel 250, Rebel 450. And, I sat there and lusted over the magazines. I wanted. I never had anything until I was 18 years old. I had a Yam 650. But over the years, I've had a lot. But
yeah.
They're beginner bikes. They're beginner. I'm a beginner rider.
There's very small frame, really little bike.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like the old days when you used to talk about muscle cars. There is no replacement for displacement. And you get
right.
you get a modern sport bike, you get a 600 sport bike, it makes 110 horsepower, but you got to be revving a 16 grand to do it. You get on a big bore bike, and it does the power that you want in low revs. So you'll be happy. You'll be very happy.
You get the torque. You may not get horsepower. You get torque.
Right. You'll be very happy.
Horsepower rating is affected by the RPM. Yeah. I mean that 1600 cc Harley I got horse.
Right. It's got grunt right off the
horses,
bottom.
But the torque is way up. I'm sorry, what?
It's got grunt right off the bottom. It's
right. Got low end torque.
The new Kia Electric, 576 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.5.
Yeah, this 300 on this Honda just doesn't have. I mean, I usually get it up to about 75 miles an hour on the interstate, and I just go down the interstate to do a U-turn to get to McDonald's or Burger King or Subway. I ain't driving that damn thing because the roads here sometimes, you learn when you don't ride. People don't realize riding a motorcycle is not as easy as you think. Like you don't want to ride directly in the center behind the cars because that's where your oil slick is from the engine of the cars. Here the lanes are opposite. They are in the U.S. So we're driving the wrong direction. So the fast lane here is the right lane, not the left lane. Everything is backwards, and there's a lot of holes here. So I learned don't follow too close behind the big trucks that are working on the road because by the time the truck passes and you look down, you're in a hole that's,
that always made a lot of sense to me to have the fast lane where the kids are playing, along the road. Right by the side of the road, that way.
Kids here, we don't have any of that.
That way if you hit something, you don't have to stop because you're going too fast.
Going to a big bore motorcycle, he's gonna think that he died and went to heaven.
I won't have to do this to get it all the power I need to go, and you're in fifth gear like this. So, it does okay for just me being on it. It does fine for what I wanted it for.
But the funny thing is, so when I worked in that industry, we used to do what we called the running of the GZs every year. So we had to prep, maybe 12 of those little bikes for the MSF course. And so I would take everybody. I would take every parts kit. I would take everybody in the building, and we'd go on a rip for about a 3 or 5 block thing. And you want to talk about a blast? You get a bunch of guys that are used to riding high horsepower motorcycles on those little things. We drive by one another. We drive by one another and hit the stop button on the other guy's bike. That you want to see something funny. It was good times.
Oh, did you see him? He flew right off the bike.
Okay, so this is the helmet build that I bought when I got my bike. Okay, and then my problem was getting around. I needed a GPS, but I couldn't hear my GPS in my cell phone. I bought the little piece that goes on the helmet. Okay. For the Bluetooth. Right. What do you pay in the U.S. for this?
I don't know.
Hang on, Robbie.
$129.
No idea.
So this one is Bluetooth. It's got all the features on it. I think he's gonna show me one.
I don't know. My bike's got an 80-watt stereo on it. I just plug into that and listen.
So
comes over
you got one, right?
Okay, so we got carbon fiber. We've got modular.
Okay.
But we've got what's called I don't know whether you can see it. Okay, so this piece is what's called a Cardo.
Right.
So Cardo is about $300 and some right now, but that does everything. It's voice activated, it does it all. It's got 45 millimeter speakers and all that stuff.
Yep. I've got the speakers inside, the mic inside. It talks to my wife's on her helmet behind me. And we've been separated where she's been on her scooter because I wanted to test the distance. And man, it picks up a long ways. $18 made here in Thailand. $18. So you just turn it on.
With the Bluetooth in it?
Everything.
Oh, good Lord.
It picked up we tested it up to like 200 foot. It picked up fine. We could talk to each other.
No,
with
this thing goes miles because of daisy chains.
Yeah. Well, we didn't go any further, but the point is, for what we paid, I use it for the GPS, telling me where to turn, and I hook my Spotify up so when I'm riding, I can listen to the Spotify through it. But my friend's a big Harley rider, and he's got one of the big $450 deals on his.
Yeah.
Because they ride long distances in groups, and he had made the same comment for distance.
Right,
But
that's what this does.
Good night, Lloyd. Have a Merry Christmas, Lloyd. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, for the most part, like I said, I just listen to the stereo that built into the bike, and I don't really. Sometimes I wish I was able to make calls because you can't. It's too loud.
That thing you do it voice activated. You just tell it, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that.
That's got built into it. It's got the old school where you plug in, and I can,
nothing wrong with that.
I actually have it, but I've never used it. I never even installed it in my helmet, but the guy that owned it, because that thing came with all the little toys. It's got that has a CB radio built into it. That's why I got 2 antennas on the back.
Oh, baby.
But and that would also work through the helmet and all, and kind of cool. But anyway, all right, hey guys, I'm gonna call it a night.
I was just about to say goodbye, and then you got in before me.
Yeah, Christmas is over. Go home.
It's Boxing Day. So after midnight.
Great. Thanks for stopping in, Robbie. Thanks for stopping in, Jack. Always good to see you.
See you guys. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Bill, I don't know what you're showing us, but thanks for stopping in. And next time talk a little less, okay? There, Dominic.
I'll try.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
All right. I know you're busy doing somebody else's stream right now, probably. But anyway, you guys take care. It's been my pleasure.
See you guys.
Merry